How do you build a castle that can withstand any siege? The secrets are here. Welcome, Crusaders.
Your popularity
You've
is
stepped into the
falling.
scorching deserts of the Holy Land with Stronghold Crusader HD, a real-time strategy masterpiece. Here, you'll command mighty armies, construct formidable castles, and manage intricate economies. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a fresh recruit, this tutorial series will guide you through every facet of this classic game. We'll start with the fundamentals like resource gathering and basic building, and progress to advanced tactics, epic sieges, and mastering the unique lords. Get ready to transform a barren desert into a thriving empire. Now at the main menu, you'll see 5 options. The first one is the Crusader option, which is your campaign mode. The Custom Scenarios option is for making a custom game on a custom map. The multiplayer option is obviously for playing with friends and other human players. The Historical Campaigns tab leads you to some missions based on real history, I guess. We will start with the Crusader option. Here you will see 3 maps. The one on the right is for playing a custom game in which you select the map and the computer opponents. The 2 maps on the right consist of your single-player campaign. The one on the top has 50 missions, which are quite easy as compared to the 30 missions in the second option. We will start with the easy one. Now here, every circle represents a mission. The ones that have sword in them are completed, and the Ein that has the flag is the current mission. I am playing. The chicken option is for skipping a mission, and the icon with the guy holding a pickaxe is the option in which you'll the missions you've played and how much time you've spent on them. We will play the first mission for easy understanding. This menu here shows who is your opponent, how much gold both of you get at the starting of the mission, and the map layout. The red shield shows our position on the map, and the orange shield shows our opponent's position. Without any further delay, let's start. At the beginning of the game, you'll get a few starting goods as well, like stone and wood for making buildings and some food for your not-so-very-loyal people. If you drag the cursor to corners of the screen, you can see other parts of the map. You can also do this by clicking on different regions of the mini-map. By left-clicking and dragging the cursor, you will select every soldier in the box, except the king. And for changing the camera angles and other view-related options, right-click and hold, you'll see 4 options if you drag the cursor to the magnifying glass. You can zoom in and out. By dragging to the compass, you can change the viewing angle, and by dragging to the mountain icon, you can make the buildings disappear for better view of the space you have. A similar action happens if you go the icon with the eye. Now this is the guy we are after. Let me set up some important things, and then I'll start explaining. This guy in the bottom who is holding a book shows you your popularity among the people, which is the number at the top. Under is the amount of gold you have, and the third value under it shows you population of your state. Now if click the book, you'll see 8 tabs in front of you. The key icon opens the Options tab. The eye icon shows you the same screen you saw at the beginning of the game, and the X button is used to delete a building. Just click the X button and click the building you want to delete. It will be removed, and the person working in it will become jobless and will go back to the palace. The crown icon shows the amount of gold and troops all the kings have, and the trumpet icon shows you your allies. We have none for this mission. Now, let's go towards the buildings. If you click the Hook tab, you'll see 5 structures. The first one is the granary in which the food is stored, and it is important to set up the granary at the start of the mission. Otherwise, you'll lose your popularity and people will leave your castle. Second one is the bakery. It is used to make bread. The third one is the brewery, which is used to make wine. And the fourth one is the flour mill, and the fifth one is the inn. Go to the shield tab, you'll see huts with different weapon icons next to it. These buildings use different materials for making weapons. Go to the house tab. From here, you can make houses which provide you with peasants. The peasants work in different buildings or become soldiers when you assign them to do so. Next are 3 religious buildings, and the one next to the churches is your hospital. If you set up this building, your soldiers will survive more. And the giant pot is your firefighter department. There are 2 icons next to the well. The one with the flower has the decorations that make people happy, and the one with the rope has different structure that are used to punish people. Next is the apple tab, which has your farms, which are the source of food. All the farms must be placed on grass. Next is the hammer icon. It is used to make buildings that collect resources like iron, stone, oil, etc. The first icon on the left is the stockpile on which the resources are delivered by the workers. The hut is the woodcutter's workplace. The quarry is next, which is used to make stone, and it must be placed on rocks, and the ox must be placed next to it so that the workers can bring the stone to the stockpile. Next is the iron mine, which is used to extract iron, and it must be placed on iron ore. Right next to it is the marketplace where you buy and sell items. In order to buy or sell an items, click on the stockpile and select the item you want, and then you'll see 2 buttons, one for buying the item and the other for selling the item. Last is the defense and offense tab. Here you'll find items for building your castle, your army, and some other useful items that are used to defend yourself or attack the opponents. First is the staircase and the walls. If you want to make a wall, just click the wall and go to the spot where you want to build it there. Click and hold the left mouse button and drag the mouse to the distance to which you want to build it. The structures next to the walls is the barracks used for training. English army troops. Next to it is the mercenary post, and next to it is the armory, where the weapons are stored for the English troops. The tower contains towers upon which the archers can be deployed to attack the enemy. The pickaxe icon has items for technical attack. The first structure is the engineer's post here. You train engineers, and then the engineers build catapults and ballistas and some other war machinery. Next are 2 machines used for defense, and these are placed on the towers. Both of these require 2 engineers. Next is the stables for the horses used by the army, and the second last structure is the tunneler's post, who digs tunnels for bringing down enemy walls. And the last one is the smelter. It has hot oil that is poured on the enemy that gets too close to the castle walls. The icon with the iron door holds items like the portcullises, drawbridges, war dogs, pitch ditches, wood traps, and braziers. Brazier can be placed on top of towers, and archers will then fire arrows. The icons with the shovels are used to dig a moat. To dig a moat, click the shovel icon and drag the cursor while pressing the left mouse button. And if you want to erase the marked area, just click the shovel with the cross and drag it around the marked area. For attacking the enemy, we'll use a simple strategy: a few archers on horses and a few ninjas or assassins. For making the Arabic army set up the mercenary post, click it to see the soldiers. Click on the soldier you want to train. Each soldier will cost you gold. Train a few archers, 50 should be enough, and then click the assassin and train 20 to 30 ninjas. Every soldier you train will go to the mercenary post. Bonus tip: if you want to double the workers on a building, just select the building. Pause the game by pressing the P key and then click the Z icon twice, and then resume the game by pressing P again. As you can see, while training the troops, I ran out of gold. So for a stable economy, we will have to sell the resources we have gathered, but these aren't enough. So I'll make some more quarries and iron mines to get more stone and iron to sell. In order to destroy an enemy building, select the ninjas and then click the building you want to destroy. Now let's attack. Select the horses and take them to the enemy castle and order the horses to move around the enemy castle to take out all the enemy troops that can attack from a distance. If you want to attack a certain enemy, select your troops you want to use for the attack. Then click the troop you want to attack, and if that soldier is in range, they will attack it. Now to take out the king, we'll use the ninjas. Select the ninjas and then select the opponent king. They will go and attack the enemy king. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like, subscribe and share and stick with Maverick Gaming.